Hi, I'm Sam Merwin with Indiana Berry and Plant Company. And today I thought I'd show you around our nursery and how our production systems work here. In this field over here we have black raspberries, and these are tissue culture plants that are going to be tipped. And we'll show you that in a later video later in the year. But these are tissue culture jewel black raspberry that is just for nursery plant production, no fruit production. We don't let any fruit come in here on the plants because we don't want any problems with diseases or things that come from that. And like I say, these are jewel black raspberries. Over here on this side of the lane, we have a different production system. And we actually start two different ways. We are always like 1, 2, or 3 generations from tissue culture. And this is a good field to show you. These are actually small little tissue culture plants right here that we plant very close together to get good production of new plants for selling next spring. These were planted from roots, and we grow the roots either in the greenhouse or in pots, and then we put the roots down in a wide trench. So these are just actual tissue culture plants, and then these were roots from tissue culture plants. Again, we try to work tissue culture into our system on a regular basis to keep the plants clean as possible. We then have drip tube for irrigation. This keeps the leaves and plants dry, but yet gets plenty of moisture to the roots. Now here's a row of strawberries we planted a few weeks ago as a buffer between different types of blackberries. We try to do that on almost all our plantings, to have gaps between, so there's no chances of mixing up the varieties or having them growing together. Here we're planting strawberry plants for nursery production. These are Itasca strawberries. We're one of the few places that actually grow Itasca strawberries, but we plant these rows of strawberries here between the different varieties of brambles like blackberries and raspberries, so there's no chance of any mix-up here in the production fields. We're here in one of our greenhouses, and we're looking at some of our traditional style of propagation. We do some of our minor crops like currants and gooseberries. We still use stick cuttings. We grow the plants in the greenhouse here, so they stay out of the elements. Then we take the cuttings and we stick the cuttings just in an old-fashioned way of propagation. We also do potted plants here at Indiana Berry, and the best ones to buy potted are really rhubarb and blueberries, because they're so much easier to establish if you buy them potted. Here's some blueberries, and these are grown in the pot. You can actually keep them in the pot for a long time if you can't plant them right away. You can keep them as long as you keep them watered, and then you can plant them anytime when you have time to plant them. Potted plants do cost more than the bare roots, but they do have some real advantages. Here we're potting up bare root blueberries. We're putting them in the pots, and they will be ready to sell this fall.